Hey guys, welcome. Gonna give you a quick tour of our RV on the outside and also talk a little bit about what we do out here and how we live. So starting on the driver's side, we always try to put our awning out when we arrive at camp, weather permitting. Only thing that prevents us from keeping that out is wind and a lot of rain. We don't want water to accumulate on there and then it kind of spills over and gets on our stuff. I always put our outdoor mat here also. This is where the kids spend a lot of time when we're set up for camp. If the weather's nice, you can see they've got all their Legos out here. They're obsessed with Legos right now. And funny story, they switched from playing house to playing RV park. So they actually build RV parks and RVs and trailers with their Legos, which is really cool. Make sure you check out our other video of us setting up camps, learn more about how we get everything ready when we show up to a campsite. Always a mountain of shoes. Outside always looks like there's 10 of us. We brought a lot of shoes, but we do a lot of different activities, so we just keep them all out here on the mat. All right, speaking of shoes, this first compartment is where we keep all of our shoes. This compartment's pretty big. It actually goes all the way back to the other side of the RV. We keep our winter jackets compressed in here. Lauren bought this thing that vacuums the air out of the bag, so a lot of our winter clothes are in these bags, as well as boots. And we also keep hats up here and Katie's dog food and her treats. This bin probably gets open 10, 20 times a day easily. Outdoor TV, we don't use it, but it's there. We call this our outdoor kitchen. We actually had an outdoor kitchen in our C-Class, which was awesome. We had a cabinet space and a sink and a refrigerator and a TV. It was really cool. We sacrificed the outdoor kitchen for having bunk beds now, which is actually way more practical. Check out our other video where we give you a tour of the inside of our 2022 Mirada 35EF. So outdoor kitchen, really this is everything that we use in the kitchen that we don't have space for in the actual RV. We've got our Instant Pot and our George Foreman grill and a food processor and extra water bottles. We probably use one of these at least once a week. Next compartment is really the kids, so who knows what's actually in here, but they keep all their toys and outdoor stuff and extra things that they wanted to bring with them. In this compartment, homeschooling bin, chalk, outdoor games. They've also got some arts and craft kits and outdoor toys like soccer balls and our baseball gloves in here as well. These two things right here are almost always out when we're set up for camp. These are the go-to for the kids. They are always playing Legos. These are always out. And then we call this our library. So all the kids and Lauren got together and they took the books that they thought they would want to take with them on our trip. So we use this every single night. Really important. This includes every state we visited in both RVs, not just this one. So we started about 4 years ago and we bought a C-Class motorhome and did many of these states. And then we got together as a family and decided that our map would not be for the RV that we were traveling in, but would be for our cumulative RV travel. So we are making our way around the country. This wire goes inside to our master bedroom. This is actually on my side. Check out our tour again of setting up camp. This is our Starlink, so our router's plugged in right above our bed. So this is our propane. We don't get in here unless we have to refill the propane. That's used for heat and for our oven and our stovetop. Extra storage back here. This is actually where I put Starlink. This is the bin that it came in. So we have to pack up our dish that's on the roof of the RV right now and then set up when we get to camp. So I store it back here. Hot water heater requires a little bit of maintenance every now and again. That'll be another video in the future. We do have roof access to our motorhome. It's important to get up there and clean every now and again, especially if we've been camped out underneath trees. We can also fix things like our AC units and have access to the fans and everything else up there. So we don't get up there very often, but sometimes on a nice night with a clear sky, it's nice to climb up there and look at the stars. So this is a gas powered Class A. You can buy diesel pushers. Those are diesel powered and gas. Ours is gas. This is a really challenging part of driving this. So it's 36 feet 10 inches long and we have to use a regular gas station even when we go to a truck stop. So finding a gas pump where I can pull forward far enough to get back here to get to the gas pump is actually really challenging. Sometimes I'm pulled like all the way up to a convenience store entrance or taking up several lanes just so I can get gas. So we flat tow our Jeep. There's a whole video about us preparing for our trip and me going over the equipment for flat towing. So we always have this hitch plugged in. This allows us to run electricity to the brakes for the Jeep as well. All right, this is the not so fun side of the RV. This is a lot of control space for the motorhome. So in this the last bin right here at the end, we've got our gray and black water tanks. This is for the master bedroom, the washer and dryer, and the shower back here. So our black tank is for sewage and our gray tank is for our water. We probably have to empty these out every other day. The gray water every other day, the black maybe once a week.
Go ahead and empty that gray water tank. Mom took a shower and did a little laundry. Just pull the handle and watch it flow. Bound chicka wow wow. That's my shower going down the drain. And the laundry. When we do laundry, we got to do it a lot more.
It's the sexy side of RV life.
Yeah. What's really fun is when there's not a bush right here, but a person sitting at the picnic table and you got to pull the black water tank.
Yeah, sometimes the campsites are really close to one another. All right, so that's pulling the gray water tank. So you'll see that we have 2 hoses connected to the waste tank here. So we have 2 gray tanks and 2 black tanks because we have a bath and a half that goes to the kids' bathroom, and also the kitchen sink up front goes to the gray water tank here as well. Electricity, so we use a 50 amp, so this cord stays in here, and then we drop it out here underneath, and then we plug into the campsite. This allows us to run off the city electricity wherever we're camping out. And we always want to do this first when we show up to a camp. There's a video about us setting up because it allows us to turn our ACs on as soon as we get in. Dang it. Generator right here. We don't use this very often. Maybe if we're boondocking, they allow it. But that allows us, again, to run things like the air conditioner if we don't have access to city electricity.
And if you want to see how the Goldens boondock, we have the perfect episode for you. Go check that one out and see how that worked out for us.
This slides out. This is our living room and our dining room. And so it makes it a little bit difficult to get to our other bins. But this first bin underneath the slide is our second gray and black tank. So this is a really important bin. It's one that I use frequently, at least once a week, unfortunately. And it's my tool chest. So we'll take a look at what I got in here. We've got screwdrivers. I've got the interior of our RV is white, so I have white duct tape to fix different things. I've got super glue. I've got a white touch-up pen for all the white paint inside. We go through air filters surprisingly quickly. They get really gross in our RV for some reason. We sleep with the fan on. We have 2 units, so we keep an extra air filter always. We've got a couple in here as well. A couple extra water filters. I've mentioned this in previous videos. My favorite RV tool is a rubber mallet. I'm shocked at how often I have to use this thing in our RV. Also have a lot of cleaning supplies. When we're on the road for a long amount of time, especially in the summer, we collect a lot of bugs on the front of our RV. So it's really important to get all the bugs off the front when we set up for camp. I don't like to leave them on there too long. More storage. So this goes all the way back to that front side where we kept the shoes, the winter jackets, and Katie's dog food. We keep a lot of outdoor stuff out here. We've got extra chairs that we actually have never used in a few months. Pool toys and floaties. We've got yoga mats, and we have a lot of different, Lauren's got her weights back here. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like a little miniature kettlebell. Whoa, it's not that heavy.
Ouch. Don't hit your head.
So you know what's kind of funny about that is a lot of people are starting to cut pool noodles and attach them to the outdoor of the slides. We'll show you here in a second.
Pool noodle.
Thanks for going on a tour of our RV with us. If you have any questions about setting up camp or how we use our storage, let us know.